we've got Jake, he's off 13, and this is going to be the perfect test today, Jake, because we have got 2 sets of Takomo irons, same shafts, different heads. So we have the 101T, which is like the slightly smaller size head, hollow headed iron. I'll give you that. And we've also got, I'll show you the 4 iron, even though it's a little bit scary. This is the 4 iron, I think it is. This is the 5, sorry. This is the 5 iron blade. This is a 301MB. Now, that thing looks like a work of art. And very, very, very thin. So, the question I want to get basically answered today, right? You're in that category getting close single figures. Some people would, in the past, have used a set of bladed irons. And some people may be thinking, oh, should I go, as I get single figures, should I go to something a little more forgiving? Now, I do think it's changing a little bit. I think people are going less away from that. But let's see what the actual difference is between these. Same shafts, different heads. So it's a fair test. Right, do you want to go into the deep end? Or do you want to go in with the 9.9 on the 101T?
Let's start easy, let's start easy.
What are your thoughts with Takomo, by the way? You just mentioned one of your mates is...
Yeah, one of my mates has just got a set and really nice. Yeah, I think they're good, nice clean look.
What do you think about the fact that you can't actually test them before you buy them, though?
That worries me because I like hitting it before I buy something, but some people, like my mate, he's never hit it and just ordered them.
And
he likes them so far, so
right,
so far so good.
Right, put it down by the ball. Let's get this initial thought. So we've gone with the 101T first. Let me just change this to that. What are your thoughts when you put it down?
Yeah, it looks nice.
Grips? Nice?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I mean, this is the great thing with them. You can sort of spec them up a little bit to where, you know, you can choose the grips that you want, choose the shafts that you want, and I think you can choose the length and the lie angle. So you can, if you know your spec, there is some value to that. Right, go on, let's get in. Let's take a couple away with this 9.9.
A bit thin.
A little thin. Go again. Now, we're not looking for the fact that, no matter how Jake hits these, I want to get your opinion on which one you think is better. Do you like the brand? Do you not like the brand? Beautiful strike, mate. That was ripped.
Yeah, lovely.
Nice shot. Now, out of interest, how far would you usually hit your 9.9, roughly?
9.9, I'd say 130, 135, something like that.
Yeah, I think bang on. I mean, it says here people will see 1, 2, 3, but we're using a range ball and these are 80% compression. So if you're using a proper ball, that's roughly around that 130 mark. Right, hit one more with this 9.9, then we'll go and get the bladed one out. Ripped, mate. How good's that strike?
Yeah, nice.
Surprised you?
No, I'm over the ball and I'm thinking I'm going to hit a good shot here.
Why? Why? I'm really interested in that. In why?
No, it just looks nice. It feels nice.
The question I'm going to ask you is it surprising how good they feel considering the price point? Or no?
It is surprising, yeah, because it's probably the same as your £1,000 irons.
Yeah. If you don't mind me asking, when did you get your irons? Because you got Callaway's.
Callaway Apex last year.
And they're expensive.
Around £1,000, yeah. And probably these do the same job.
Jake's feeling absolutely wounded right now. Okay.
That's the truth, though, isn't it?
Yeah, and I obviously don't want to put words in your mouth, but 100%, yeah. And a lot of people were looking at this going, oh, should I think about it? Should I not? I mean, I'm never encouraging anybody to go and buy anything, but I'm just opening up the conversation to, is there some clubs out there that are a cheaper alternative? Now, the point of this test is the fact that we're going against blades. You can do the honours. I think that's the 9.9 there.
The small one, isn't it? Yeah.
So you can do the wrapping. And it actually comes like wrapped nicely. Like every single one of the irons will come like this. I'll take the rubbish off you. I always such a nice feeling unwrapping the irons.
You'll get to keep them as well.
You saw me ask about the tea, didn't you? And that's why you've done that. For reference. I asked about just getting tiger tea and Jake went to me, oh, so you asked about the tea? I was like, yeah, I didn't get one even. No, I didn't even get one off air either, so no. Sorry. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, it looks lovely, nice and shiny. Thin. Yeah, very thin.
So let's put them down the ground next to each other.
Less forgiving is the...
yeah.
Not took the...
I'll tell you what, you've ripped them both up the middle. Look at them.
Oh, what are they? I might have to buy a set.
The top line doesn't look too much different, I don't think, really. It is obviously a little different, so it's a little thinner, but the blade size isn't too much. Well, I think it's the same size blade. I think that's because we've got the 101Ts here. So the same blade size, toe to heel, looks a bit similar to me. It's that top line which looks a little thinner. Now, We're obviously going to hit some of this 9-iron, but we are going to hit some of the longer irons as well, because I think the longer irons is where you start to get some real value in that forgiveness. Right, take the rest of that wrapper off. Unwrapping irons all the time.
I'm always buying equipment.
Oh, are you actually?
No.
No.
Well,
are you someone that actually like would buy it, and once you've got something that you like, you just stick with it?
no, not really. I'm always like, oh, someone buys something, and I'm like, oh, maybe.
So how many clubs did you buy a year, roughly?
Well,
Whether they're
I've
new,
been playing
second-hand?
golf. I've been playing golf 4 years, and I've had 3 sets of irons. So that tells you everything.
That's quite a lot.
Yeah.
That's pretty much near enough a set every like sort of 14 months, isn't it?
Yeah.
And is that because you feel like yours are outdated?
Well, at
Or
first,
your shaft's changed?
At first, I just bought like a £200 Wilson set.
Yeah, okay, so you then got those.
Yeah, and then I was like, right, I'm enjoying golf. I'll buy some better ones. Upgraded to some TaylorMade M4s.
Yeah.
And then I was hitting them like low, and they were just sort of going over back at green. So I was like, why not go and get a proper fitting? And got them Callaway Apexes.
Right, let's see the difference in this distance. So what we're just going to compare is what sort of you hit, okay, with these range balls. And bear in mind, everybody, it's range balls, so these are 80% compression because we have the second hole at the bottom of here. So all we're looking at is compare the data we get here. Right, so let's hit 2 away now. We did it 3, but we'll make sure we get like at least 2 good shots just to compare. Confidence now, looking down on that, is it a bit like...
They don't feel that much different,
right,
you know, above the ball.
Right, let's hit, let's see. Oh, absolutely smoked.
That felt, honestly, better than the
Really?
Forgiving Club, yeah.
Why?
I don't know, it just felt sweet, I hit it.
That went 124. Sorry, 126. Your longest shot yet. With, obviously, again, we're taking into account range balls. So you add 80%, that's longer than what you'd hit your 9-iron. That was ripped. Where did you hit that? Oh my God, straight out the middle. That absolutely blinded me then. Straight out the middle, beautiful. So we're 1, 2, third groove up is where the middle of the ball mark is. So sometimes when you get a less forgiving set like this, it'll tune you into more feedback. So you'll know if you hit out the heel, you'll know if you hit out the toe, whereas you didn't really know where you hit them out of, did you really?
No.
Right, let's go again. That was a pure shot. Oh, stop it.
How much are these, Alex?
Oh my God, what a shot. Right, so I'm just gonna show you some data here, right? So you can see these are the first ones you hit here. These are the second ones you hit. 125, 124 averages. So longer with these than you were on the hollow headed ones. Now look what you just struck that again.
Exactly the same spot, wasn't it? Almost.
Oh, that is absolutely out the middle. Right, okay, I feel like we need to tape this up a bit. So I think we all know that the shorter irons, we're going to be in a situation where it doesn't look too different. But we know as we go to something more forgiving, so the 101 Ts, which I think is a great one for us to compare because it's a smaller blade length compared to the 101s. And I want to go into, is the technology there really just because of the longer irons? So again, the question is in this video, should a mid-handicap golfer use blades? I don't know the answer to this question. I sort of think I could do. I would assume no, but let's see. Right, okay, so your choice. Do you want to go in with a 5-iron of the blade, or do you want to go in with this one right here?
We'll do the same as we've done before. I'll start with the
4-iron of, sorry, not 5, 4. So this is the 4-iron of the 101T, right? Let's take a couple away with this.
Go with this.
They were class shots, by the way.
Yeah, they were nice. It felt good, that.
Would it be fair that it surprised you?
Honestly, it felt really nice, like to the point where, wow.
And describe, did the other ones feel a bit harder off the face?
I don't know, it's just as I struck it, it just felt beautiful.
Okay.
Which is...
And it'd be fair to say that you struck the 2 on here just as good, but they felt better.
Honestly, yeah, it just, I don't know what it was.
Right, here we go. So this is the hollow-headed 101T in the 4-iron.
Oh, there we go.
That's right. Hit it on. We want to get 2 good hits, so there's literally no pressure. So, do you usually struggle with the longer irons?
Yeah, I don't use them.
Right. Well, this is really good then. So this is where are we going to see a little bit more forgiveness for you? That's going to help. Right. Okay. A couple more for us. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a slightly more crispy hit.
Right.
A little heely. And go one more. Ripped, mate. Pure strike. That was a proper hit, that.
That was better, wasn't it?
That was really good. Right, I'm going to leave those 3 in there because you've got 3, you've got 1 really good one and 2 okay ones. And for somebody that doesn't really like longer irons, that's what we're going to expect. But when you're getting a set of irons, this is what you've got to take into account. It's not just what the short end of the bag is like, it's like what those clubs that, okay, yes, you're not going to use them a lot. In fact, let me ask you a question. Would you be more bothered about like how the 9-iron to 7-iron perform? So let's say if they perform good in blades, 9-iron, 7-iron, you go, I'm not really bothered about long irons, don't use
exactly,
them.
yeah.
Interesting.
Because I'd just use like a hybrid or whatever.
Okay, right. I'm going to get you to take a couple more shots with some other clubs in this, actually. Do the 4-iron on the blades. Get it all off. Because, and that's a really interesting point. So you don't even, do you carry a 5-iron at the minute?
I carry a 5-iron, yeah, but I use it for like my
Punching
punch
out the trees.
shots. Yeah, it's brilliant for that. But I don't get to a shot on the fairway and think I'm going to use my 5-iron here. It's a hybrid all day.
So again,
that's just a confidence thing though, that. Like I was saying, just about, you know, the safe shot.
Yeah.
I'll rather hit an hybrid knowing that I'll hit a better strike than, you know, fatter 5-iron or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
And this is a really interesting point, because if you're not even going to use your 5-iron for a full shot, if you're good with the blades, let's say, and you love the feedback, and they don't go any shorter, and you strike them better because it tunes you in more, could it be the club?
I'll just give you that.
Yeah, of course, mate. I'm going to take that off you. Right, so have a look at this top edge. So come have a look at these here. Blades in Jake's hand. I don't think they look too much different. If I put them down right now, would you know the difference?
Don't know, they do feel different.
But from the top line?
No, they don't. No, they don't look different,
do they?
no.
So there's two trains of thought here. You're getting more forgiveness with something that looks like a blade, or you can play a blade, it doesn't look too unforgiving. Which one do you prefer the look of?
Like you said, there's not much difference.
Not much in it, is there? Not much in it at all. Right, okay, let's see some shots. So now we're on the 4-iron of the MB, the real bladey irons. What a shot. Nice, mate. Did you surprise yourself there? Yeah. Nice. You just hit that 164. Really good. Now, bear in mind, we can add 15%. I keep saying this because everybody's like, oh my God, they're going not as far as you think they should go, but we're using range balls. But just to put that in perspective, your average with those other ones was 154. You just carried that 10 yards longer. This is very, very interesting. The fact that it's a blade, and in the past we've sort of put it into categories, especially when you're now in the market of golf's going more forgiving. But if we're not using long irons, then does it actually matter? Right, Jake, I'll hit another one. They were ace, mate. A little heavy. That's hitting low. I'm just going to take that shot out, because I did take the other shot out that we hit a little bit off to the right.
Yeah, no worries.
For reference. Okay, and one more. Just need to get another good hit. A little thin.
Yeah.
But we're going to expect to hit that, right? So let's have a look at this data here. Right. Okay, so there's literally nothing in it in our averages. A 155 versus a 154 in the hollow head. A 125 with the blade versus a 124 with the hollow head. So yeah, you are slightly longer with the blade over the hollow head. And then we'll just get some ball speed numbers up. Do you actually get a little bit more ball speed out of the blade versus what you get out of the hollow head? Let's have a look at the club head speed as well. Club head speed's literally the same. I mean, you can see there's literally hardly anything in that.
Yeah.
So right now, what are your sort of thoughts? Are they, how can I say this? Are they forgiving enough for you to go, okay, I want to go something in like the 101T where there is a little bit more to the back of them? Or actually, does the blade not really scare you that much?
No, honestly, I felt the blades in the 9-iron was better. Like you said before, if I could hit 9, 8, 7 pitching wedge,
you'd go for them over the hollow head?
Because I don't use I use the 6-iron, but I try the 6-iron as well. I like it in 6-iron, but anything lower than 6-iron, I just don't. So
really interesting. I never thought about really fitting somebody for a set of clubs that way, where you're going, okay, actually, well, I'm writing off 5-iron, I got a hybrid, or I just use it to punch out the tree, so it's immaterial how forgiving it is. I'm just using it to go, okay, I want some irons that I like, I trust, I feel confident, I can hit good in that sort of more scoring area of the back. Let us know what you think on that.